only Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and the presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop Walker, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to everybody. And man, God is the lifter of our head. You know, the psalmist says that I will lift up my head to the hills from which cometh my help. Another scripture says that my head shall be lifted with my enemies all around me. And the question I have for you is, what's causing you to keep your head down, knowing that God is able to keep your head up? So when you keep your head up, you declare that no matter what's happening around me, I'm still positive. I'm still going after what God promised me. You know, oftentimes how our heads get lifted up is really a matter of maturity. You think about a baby, and when a baby is young, coming out the mother's womb and an infant, a baby doesn't have head control. Like so many of us don't have head control. When you pass an infant to one person to another, the first thing you say is, hold his head. But you know how a baby gets head control? It's because the parent gives the baby tummy time. And it's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable position. But in that uncomfortable position, the baby starts lifting it up its head, and it gets strength in its muscles to learn to hold his head up. Sometimes God will put you in an uncomfortable situation so you will learn how to hold your head up on your own. And somebody right now can testify. It's because of what God allowed me to go through in my past. And now I've just determined I got strength to keep my head up. That's what I want you to know today. No matter what's happening in your life, don't you walk around broke, busted, and disgusted, but you keep your head up. Give God glory for what he took you through so you can learn to keep your head up.
I know that's right, Bishop Walker. Bishop Walker, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, I want everybody to reach me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker, the number 3. And let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
There it is. Hey, all right, Bishop Walker, love you, man.
Love you too, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, 11 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. It's being brought to you by America's Best. At America's Best, you never overpay for eyewear. Get 2 pairs and a free quality eye exam for just $79.95. It's not just a better deal. It's America's Best. Got your front page. What up, Maria?
What up? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here's your Thursday morning headlines. More than 1,200 protesters were arrested as demonstrations against the war broke out across Russia. Others are trying to leave the country, but tickets quickly sold out to Turkey and Armenia, where Russians can travel visa-free. The protests follow Russian President Vladimir Putin's announcement yesterday that up to 300,000 Russian citizens will be pressed into military service. Protesting in Russia, Ricky, is punishable by up to 15 years in prison. The insurrection drama continues. Virginia Thomas, the wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, has agreed to participate in a voluntary interview with the House panel investigating the January 6th insurrection.
We're going to see what she's going to have to say with a humpback self.
Now, her lawyer said that she is eager to answer the committee's questions to clear up any misconceptions about her work related to the 2020 election. Now, it was previously reported that she texted the White House chief of staff and contacted lawmakers in Arizona and Wisconsin in the weeks after the election. Lastly, Ricky, the Federal Reserve yesterday increased the interest rate it charges by 0.75%, 6.25% to get a house. Folks are waiting for this to go down,
right,
and it's just going up. The aggressive moves are intended to reduce inflation, which is now at its highest rate in 40 years. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in News. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Appreciate you, Maria. NBA owner Robert Sarver announced he has begun the process to sell both the NBA's Phoenix Suns and WNBA's Phoenix Mercury franchises. He was suspended 1 year, fined $10 million after an NBA investigation found that he used the N-word, inappropriate behavior toward women, creating a hostile environment. So that pressure.
We want him to leave. Leave. Get that bread and leave.
He about to get that bad boy. Thursday Night Football tonight kicks off week number 3. Pittsburgh going into Cleveland to play the Browns. Steelers are still trying to figure out their quarterback situation. Cleveland's defense will win this game tonight. Cleveland over Pittsburgh. The rest of Rock T NFL Picks of the Week comes up later on in the show. Stay tuned because they call me the sports genius for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Gary with the T. What's up there, Mike?
All right, y'all. They're saying, move aside, Tinkerbell, baby. There are 2 new fairies in town. They're saying on an Instagram post, Khloe Kardashian shared adorable snaps, honey, of her daughter, True Thompson, 4, and her niece, Dream Kardashian, 5, whose parents are Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna, dressed up, y'all, in coordinating fairy costumes. Now, the good American found to capture the photos. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there were 2 little fairies. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? And they're saying Rob chimed in the comments, right, honey? Fairy party. Now, a lot of people saying that's good Rob and Khloe get along, because Kim, they're saying Kim will never let her children play with Blac Chyna daughter, honey, little Miss Dream, and that's kind of sad.
No, they've been in photos together.
Oh, really?
All of them, all cousins, all of them been in photos
But
together.
they don't spend the night over there.
They probably don't.
Yeah.
That's what make a difference.
That's accurate.
You don't spend the night, it don't
Yeah,
count.
you ain't cousins if
That's
you don't
right.
spend the night. If y'all ain't sleeping on the floor on the pallet, you ain't cousins.
Not cousin, and that's sad. Kim them allegedly would do that, because Dream, honey, I mean, her dad, he's the only boy in the family, and I mean, he loved Blac Chyna.
Right.
So why should his daughter be
But
deprived?
they're not together anymore, right?
No, they're not together anymore.
Yeah,
honey.
just give visitation. Or he got custody.
Visitation.
Okay.
Yeah, she has cousin of a child, but I feel sorry for Dream, honey. Look at the name Dream. She can't even dream to be with her cousin.
Well, they'll be together when they get older.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you know what? They all look alike.
They do.
They do.
They look alike.
They
Like,
do.
good. They from the same daddy.
Yeah, them genes strong.
Yeah,
They sure
real
are, honey.
strong.
So let's continue to pray for Dream that she get to play with True and North, South, East, and West to come.
Right.
All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahlua. Y'all, today is the first official day of fall.
Yes.
Today is the first official day, y'all. So y'all pull out y'all fall gear, and this is the fall Kahlua.
Not in Texas, it ain't.
It's show damn not, honey. Lord, it's still 90, 80.
Boy, it's hot as hell.
It was 104 yesterday.
Yes, honey.
Boy, when your balls be stuck to your leg.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I stay inside.
The Kahlua today, y'all, is Future Fedora. On the high end, you say Future Fedora, and on the lunge, you say beautiful reddish purple. That's your Kahlua for today, y'all. Officially fall color. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Tiffany Haddish speaks, and I'm gonna tell you what she said up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Bottom of the hour, about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brad?
What up? The hot spot is being brought to you by Urban One. We have the power and the voice to decide the direction of our communities and our nation. Don't sit back, take action, and register to vote on onevote2022.com and make your voice heard. Sponsored by Urban One. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears' child molestation case was recently dismissed, and Haddish says she missed out on gigs because of the allegations. TMZ caught up with the comedian at LAX airport, who said she is relieved that the case is no more because she was mostly concerned about the kids who were involved. She also said, I lost everything, all my gigs, gone, everything gone. I don't have no job. I don't have no job, bro. Check it out.
Do you feel like, that there could be some damage done, to the career? Is that something?
Oh, I lost everything. All my gigs gone.
Really?
Everything gone.
But now that they've changed face,
I
do you
don't
feel
know,
like
bro.
you regain your,
I don't have no job. I don't have no job, bro.
Aren't they doing another version of that movie that her and Jada Pinkett and all them?
Girls Trip.
She said she don't
Did it
have
sound
no
like
job.
she was being a little facetious there?
Nah, she
meant
don't.
So they canceled all of her TV stuff?
Everything.
What?
Wasn't she working on the FloJo movie as well?
Lost everything. Everything she was working on, she don't have it as of now. If she's getting it back, I don't know. I pray she does, but as of now, she don't have no job. None.
So now, but did she have to pay the people though? Didn't she pay them? Because when they said it was settled, did she have to pay? Yeah, she did. I think we did the story that she had to pay.
Yeah, you
them.
did the story that it was $5 million apiece.
Yeah, so I
was
mean,
that allegedly or
allegedly,
was that fact?
yeah, allegedly.
Okay.
So, but I wanted to bless her soul, honey, because she have to redeem herself. But it's not black folks can't redeem themselves as well as our counterparts, honey. They'll let you face black for a minute and then give you a job back. But when we do it, honey, like you're gonna sit out here and wait and be punished for a little while.
Forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, y'all, moving on. Video footage has surfaced online of the events that led up to the shooting from that June incident involving Ludacris's longtime manager, Shaka Zulu. Now, according to XXL, the clip showed a parking lot filled with cars, Shaka and another man having a conversation which escalates into a fight, and 4 other men charge over and continue fighting Shaka and stomp him on the ground. Now, the shooting is not in the clip, however. Shaka Zulu, who was hospitalized following the incident, he was shot in the back. He turned himself into the Atlanta police on September 13th after surprisingly being charged with murder in connection to the death of 23-year-old Artez Jamil Benton, who was allegedly shot and killed during the brawl. So yeah, we saw this video, but we didn't see when this other guy was shot. So I don't know when the video stopped. I ain't never seen that footage of Shaka actually shooting somebody. So I don't know. But I did see 4 men attacking him, and to me that's 4 against 1, and that's it's self-defense time then.
So one of the 4 men that was attacking him, that's not one of the ones that got killed.
Yes, I think it is.
Okay, I don't think a jury in the United States of America will find him guilty. If they see what I saw, I don't care what a lawyer says.
I saw the video too. I'm like,
well, did you see the most recent one on TMZ? The one I saw early this morning, and you see the 4 guys, jumping him and, beating him up. But then in that video, he shot first. And then the one on TMZ that's up right now.
Who shot first?
Shaka shot in that particular video.
I would shoot first though. If 4 people was attacking me.
Yeah, I think that's just the thing. And they said that the other guy that ended up shooting Shaka, it was just like pop, 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 pop. And it happened to shoot him. He may have been aiming for Shaka, but that's how they explained it in that story.
But supposedly the guy looked like he had his hand on his gun in the video. It's like he kept his hand right here when he was talking to Shaka. Like if I feel nervous.
Yeah. They're gonna go through that thing and see. You have to prove a case with a reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of reasonable doubt, and I just don't see him getting convicted. I don't see it.
Especially not of a murder charge.
Right. And you ain't got no criminal record.
Nothing.
And you out here making a good living.
He's
and
such a good guy.
Right.
Such
he
a
is.
nice guy.
That's why his bond was only $200,000, and they let him out like that. On a murder charge, they usually don't even give you a bond like that.
Right. That's
crazy. Lord. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. And we want y'all to hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. Time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
That's funny, dog. He said hard, too.
You liar! All right, Special K, this better be good. 12 before the top of the hour. What up, man?
Well, it's been a passing, man. It's been a passing. And it's been a long time coming. I have not actually confirmed this. Rock T?
Yes, sir.
Is it true that LeBron James shaved his head?
Oh, man, he need to.
The pictures are floating around. The images are out there.
I'm happy about this.
These are current within the last 24 hours. I've checked with my sources. I had my staff do some research.
Did your staff go out there? Didn't you send your staff out there?
Yeah, my staff went out there and did some research. And LeBron James is now officially rocking the baldy. He let the hairline go.
I love it.
After a long struggle. Super Dave.
He gonna score more points.
I think he's gonna have an award-defining, season-defining,
I love it.
Career-defining season.
Yes,
coming
sir.
up.
Now he need to go tell.
So now he needs to talk to some of these other people.
There you go.
That it's okay to go ahead and pull the plug.
And what's the deal with the music in the background?
Yeah, because these hairlines they going up yonder. They're passing on to that great beyond. The families are getting dressed up.
So basically what you're saying, LeBron James' hairline passed.
LeBron James' hairline finally.
And it's going up yonder.
It's going to the upper room.
So the topic is, who hairline need to go up yonder?
This is it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for that assist. Stephen A. Smith, we need you to step up to the front. Stephen A. Smith. ESPN. Stephen A. Smith, it's time.
Yeah.
Speaking of sports commentators, Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
We love you, we love you. Staying in the sports realm, Fox Sports, James Brown. Please, can you step up? It's okay, James Brown. JB, it's okay. It's okay to let that thing go. We're going to stay in the sports world. It ain't just the brothers. Peyton Manning, I'm going to need you to step to the front. Peyton Manning, I'm going to need you to step to the front.
Hey.
That'll Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, I know you 185 years old, but damn it, let that hairline go. It is gone. Let it go.
So all these hairlines are going.
These hairlines,
they need to go up yonder.
They need to go up yonder. Roland Martin, step to the front. Roland Martin. I don't care how many curls you got in the back. That front of that hairline is gone, brother. Don Cheadle, we love your acting. We love your acting. But Don Cheadle, it's time to let it go. Comedian Gary Owen, I know I've been around enough black people that you know about Kaleidoscope hair products, but apparently you've never tried the edge.
Right.
The edge drops or the miracle drops. Yeah. So you need to go on and let that go, because yours is gone too. Johnny Gill. My. It is time. My. It is time, Johnny Gill, to let it go. Jaleel White, we loved you as Earth. Sir. Jaleel, sir. Kirk Franklin. You got that body on point, boy. You've been working out. You got it looking, but boy, that hairline. Yeah. I hate to do this one, man. St. Louis's own Cedric the Entertainer. I'm sorry, sir. You are a long-time friend of the show, but that hairline is in the ICU. That hairline is on life support.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all make some noise.
Yeah.
Wake y'all drunk butts up. Everybody got drunk last night. Brett took us to the club and popped bottles.
Really?
Yeah, Brett, you got everybody messed up this morning, but that's all right. The devil lives a lie. All right.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Before I get to my Beyonce story, y'all, I have to share this story. It's so touching, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that Angela Simmons, y'all, the beautiful daughter, is she Russell's daughter or niece? Or Russell's niece, y'all. They're saying she finally got her man. Yes, baby. They said it's being reported, Brett. I don't know if you know.
That's his niece?
Yeah, this is his niece. This is Run's daughter.
Right.
Yeah, they said it's reported, y'all, that Angela is allegedly dating, y'all, Gotti.
Oh.
I mean, Yo Gotti.
Oh,
is dating Yo Gotti.
The one that look like you?
Yeah, the one
Didn't he say that in the song? Something about he needed Angela Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he pulled it off.
He got her.
So you put a woman in a song, you can get her.
Mm-hmm. They say Yo Gotti first tried to link up, baby, with Miss Angela years ago when he talked about sliding to her DMs, honey, in his head, down in the DMs, honey. He said at the time when Angela was still with her baby's father, so she didn't give the rapper, the time of day. But Yo Gotti stayed relentlessly pursuing Angela, and it appears, y'all, that she finally gave in. Ain't that nice?
Wow.
Yeah, because he's a cool dude and she's sweet, so this might work out.
Yeah, but I wonder how her daddy feel though. She's dating a man like him. Some men don't like their daughters to date men like them. Because you want to
be a lawyer or a doctor or an educator or a Baptist preacher.
That's y'all old school people. That ain't how it is now.
That's how it is, Brad.
And isn't she almost 30? Like,
she can choose who she wants. Like,
yeah.
Right. At what point does she choose for herself?
Yeah, but I mean, but you can't be bringing any man home to my house.
That's not any man.
He coming in there with all them necklaces on, Gary.
Yeah.
And then you know how the rappers is, Gary.
Yeah, you don't know how the police
don't start that.
All them necklaces.
Don't start that.
Got all them necklaces.
Yeah, but Angela, it's good though. I mean, at least she don't have nobody broke. Does he have a lot of money left, Brad? Do you know?
Yeah, he absolutely does.
Really?
Millions.
Yes.
Really?
Millions.
Yes.
Oh, because he didn't look like he was that wealthy, but that's good though.
That's the one to say your twin,
he looked just
right?
like you.
That's your twin.
Well, hell, he sure ain't wealthy then, because he looks like me.
He look like you. He don't got what you got.
Y'all look like twins. You sure you're not related to him? Maybe you can hit him up and y'all do a DNA test.
Well, you remember Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh, Lord.
A lot of your brothers at the funeral. We met some of your brothers on the same day, your dad's funeral. True story. True story.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, they didn't ride in the family car.
Gary didn't let him.
But we was with Gary when he met some of his siblings for the first time at his dad's funeral.
Yeah,
Papa
I met
was
him
a Rolling
a
Stone.
month before, but anyway.
Wow.
They weren't gonna ride in the limo.
No, it was a family car. Moving on, honey. Other celebrity news, y'all. Beyonce, oh my God, y'all. Beyonce is getting body shamed, honey, by Black Twitter. Now they're saying, y'all, that Beyonce is currently on she's on Twitter, honey, and they're saying the trolls are making fun of the gorgeous singer. Now they're saying, y'all, that Beyonce's face, honey, look real puffy, and it does. Her face is looking a little puffy. And Ricky, and you could relate to this, honey. Now they're saying that Beyonce sent a personal message to her home church in Houston, St. John's. Yeah. You've been to St. John's with them. And they're saying who celebrated its 30th anniversary. Well, she did it on video. And people are saying she looked like she had probably somebody blew up in her face or something because she looked a little puffy in the face.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Really? You think? I don't know. I thought she may have had a tube tied after them twins, huh?
She could be expecting.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the women get puffy faces.
How do y'all messing with people when they get a puffy face or a puffy stomach or leave them people alone, man?
It could be an allergic reaction.
It could be anything like
Really?
Could have got stung by a bee.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You watch that movie when that guy got stung by his face swole up there? Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, she may have eaten a lot of egg rolls that day. I don't know, but nevertheless.
And she can do that.
Really?
She can eat all she wants to.
If you out here representing beauty, wealth, and slender bodies, so you can't be sitting.
She's not representing slender bodies. All bodies.
She always been thick. All bodies.
Yeah. Really?
Curvy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they
Curvy
say.
and fine. I'll take her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
Well, we just gotta pray for
Beyonce. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they say because Beyonce done had a 4-piece tender, some French fries, biscuit, and a sweet tea from Popeyes. They said, and some people say
she love Popeyes.
Yeah, honey, but
what kind of sauce did she have?
They didn't put the sauce down, honey. But
the Meg Thee Stallion sauce.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got to try that.
Yes, well, let's just keep her lifted, though, because, I mean, we're not used to seeing Beyonce or full of Beyonce. We'd like to see her nice.
No, it can't be that bad, Gary.
She don't need no prayers.
No.
She don't need no prayers.
Yeah, look at that girl face, her face, honey. Look like, she, honey, look, I mean.
Well, with the money that she got, she can look however way she want to.
Oh, okay, well, we're going to go.
You better be careful. You ain't finna have the beehive outside of the radio station attacking us, and then you go home, you done got off early. And you done started some mess, and now we got to fight the beehive.
Yeah. So, Ricky, what is your team people? They got the beehive, so Ricky, what you got?
The Smileys.
The smiley faces will come and get them beehives.
The smiling faces.
Everybody smiling.
Everybody happy.
Yeah, so there you have it. So the beehives won't win. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is a beautiful fall color because today is the first official day of fall. So the color today, y'all, is fuchsia fedora. On the high end, you say fuchsia fedora, and on the low end, just say beautiful reddish purple.
Hey, Rick.
That's your color for
today.
today.
What kind of shirt you got on? What does that say on your shirt?
She say Palm Angel.
Palm Angel. Where did you buy that shirt? That's nice.
Dillard. I know not Dillard.
Dillard. Palm.
No, I bought it so much I can't remember.
Nordstrom's Rack.
No, what's the other one that you go to?
It was a clearance.
Neiman Marcus clearance.
Yeah, the Neiman
Marcus clearance.
Yeah, Neiman Marcus clearance.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Extra 60% off.
Extra 60% off. Y'all need to try it.
Palm Angel.
Palm. And what did I say? Palm?
No, it's Palm.
That's a nice shirt, Gary.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. You can have it after I get through. Go with your shorts.
Oh. Yeah, it does. I will wear that.
Yeah.
All right. To see how nice. It don't have to be ugly all the time.
Thank you. Ain't nothing but the devil.
I never complimented your shirt.
Never.
Now, the pants you had on last night was garbage, but did good today. Y'all give it up again with
That's
the
all right. Yeah.
I got you working on calls. Get out here 8669 Ricky 8669 RICKEY Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes. You better wake up,
Yeah.
each other and be productive. I wanna know what you call it.
Wake up.
My name is Eileen. I'm calling from Kissimmee, Orlando, Florida. So I would like to wake up my son, Elijah. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. Wake up to the mighty brothers of the Prince of Masonic Boys, landlord of Space, South Carolina, Brother James Hill. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Jasmine and my son Michael. We wanted to wake up our daddy and the husband Mike and our beautiful daughter Malia. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Bower from Knoxtown, talking to the city to wake up, wake up.
Good morning from Indianapolis, from Stephanie, John, and the family. Good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
We gon' let it know. Richmond, wake up. And Little Rock, wake up. Tulsa, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint, wake up. Toledo, wake up. Des Moines, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's able to be brought to you by.
your body wash? Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to rejuvenate skin surface cells for healthier looking skin in just 14 days. From dry and dull to firm and radiant. Olay Body.
All right, y'all, we got Rickey Smiley Unleashed up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, real quick, we about to start talking about this a whole lot. We got elections, midterm elections coming up, and a lot of stuff is on the line, and people really need to get out and vote. So important to go out and vote. We got big elections going on. First of all, we got Val Demings running for the Senate.
The midterms.
Yeah, the midterms.
Yeah.
It's a Senate seat up in Florida. In order for us to be able to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish, we're going to need votes in the Senate and votes in the House. And the House is up for grabs. The Senate is up for grabs. And if you don't want the president that you voted for, if you did vote for Joe Biden, to have a lame duck 2 years, you need to get out and vote.
And if you don't know what a lame duck means, that means that if the president in office doesn't have control of the Senate or the House, then he's literally handcuffed. He has about as much power as me or you or anybody in this room to get any type of agenda accomplished. And it's important for people that are listening to the show, for our people that are in our demographic that's listening right now, because this current Congress is the only thing that's standing between us and losing a lot of our rights. Like, for real.
Right.
You see what they did with Roe v. Wade, and Roe v. Wade is not just a female issue. It's not just a woman issue where they're not allowing women to have, autonomy and control over their bodies. I mean, we got a woman sitting right here. We got Maria sitting right here. Like, just out of curiosity, because now they're going after contraception. They also want to make, healthcare access restrictions on women. They want that to be a national federal thing, and they also want to go after contraception next.
Yeah.
And as a woman, how do you feel about the government making that decision for you?
I think it's very unfortunate, and I think it's also very telling of what other rights may be at risk, when it comes to the decisions that we make about our lives and our bodies. And so, I feel for, myself and every other woman who, has to go to extremes if they need that, especially when you think about in cases of rape and incest.
Or even things like an ectopic pregnancy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got 3 daughters. You got 2 daughters.
Well, you could die.
We have daughters that could theoretically get pregnant, have a complication in their pregnancy, and not be able to get health care to save her life.
Absolutely. And I think it's also important to note that turnout is a really big deal. Mm-hmm. We've been seeing how close a lot of these elections are, and you're thinking about 5-figure differences, 17,000 votes, 20,000 votes. And that's like a couple of hundred people per county when you're thinking about everyone in the state participating. So when people think, I got busy, I can't do it. If you can vote early, do that. Make sure that you know where to go. If you have moved, you may need to be, directed to a different polling location, but it's so critical.
And you know what else is important? And try to convince one person that didn't vote the last time to vote. You don't have to go out. You don't have to go be a door knocker. You don't have to start a organization of people. If it's as simple as somebody at your barbershop, somebody at your hair salon, somebody at your job that doesn't vote typically, say, hey, this time do this just for us.
Yeah. Right, because they're trying to take away voting rights. And if any case go all the way up to the United States Supreme Court, it's 6-3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Donald Trump stacked the Supreme Court, the right wingers.
And they got stacked like that because people didn't go out and vote for Hillary Clinton. He had 3 United States Supreme Court picks during his term. 3.
That's
3. So
that's why we're in this mess right now.
Absolutely. And now voting rights or whatever is in the Congress just passed a bill yesterday to keep them from overturning the election. If a Secretary of State don't agree with the results, they can go and change it or whatever. So they did the Congress just passed a federal law that 9 Republicans signed off on, a bipartisan bill with that. You got Val Demings running. You got
Stacey Abrams.
Stacey Abrams running for Georgia, governor of Georgia. Raphael Warnock.
Yep.
Trying to hold on to his seat in Georgia against Herschel Walker.
Yeah, everybody that's listening to us up in Wisconsin. You got
Mandela Johnson, the lieutenant governor.
And then you got
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. So
yeah, you got Pennsylvania.
We got some big elections coming up. So make sure you get out and vote. And that's all we have for that part. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. I'm feeling the John Lion.
Yo, since we talking about the Qs, man, I gotta big them up one more time. The Qs in Lafayette, yo, when I play it down for my, when they touch that stage.
Always 70 bros always come through 7 district, man. Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, and Florida. Shout out to George Grace. Shout out to George Smith. Shout out to my chapter, Alpha Phi. Shout out to my home chapter, Cyro chapter, and Kappa Beta Bros, the mighty YE. Shout out to Ty Sig, all the Pine Bluff Bros, man. All the bros, man. Mighty YE. Man, all the bros. I love all y'all, man. Rue, this morning, John Lyon. Boom. Yes, sir. Black Tony, what's up?
Hey,
shout out to Q. Respect the bros.
What?
Shout out to Q's.
Hey, shout out to Q.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Shout out
you coming to work?
Shout out, you didn't get my text message?
Bruh, I don't be checking my phone.
I sent you a text message last night. Shout out what you doing last night. I sent you a text message.
Ain't nobody.
We was at karaoke last night.
Yeah, we did karaoke last night. We was at the, shout out to everybody that came out to the Addison Improv. It was sold out. And karaoke was off the chain. You missed it. Everybody was asking where you was, Black Tony.
Cause man, I've been sitting up all night. I ain't even been asleep. So I've been sitting up all night with my mom, man.
Your mama?
I was in Texas. I had to go back there alone.
What happened?
She know my mom, man. She told me she not gonna take her. I don't even want to put her business out down the street. Take me out the road.
Hold on.
So I just
Hold on. Yeah, what's up?
So now I'm just talking to you, right?
Yeah.
So can't nobody hear this, right?
No, you're not on the air.
So my mom was scratched out, son. Cause she talking about, she thought she had a shot with Yo Gotti. And now he's talking about Yo Gotti going go with Anderson. And now my mom was scratched out.
What did he say? Had a shot with what?
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti?
Yeah, she in love with Yo Gotti. She talking about that gonna be your stepdad. She been trying to get at him for some months.
So your mama trying to get with Yo Gotti?
Yeah.
And you thinking that Yo Gotti might be your stepdaddy?
Yeah, now they talking about Yo Gotti go with Angela Simmons, and my mama scratched out.
Yeah, Yo Gotti's with Angela Simmons, but hey, if your mama like Yo Gotti and couldn't get him, Black Tony, it's always a silver lining in this. Yo Gotti looks just like Gary with the T.
But my
so I gotta ask him, mommy, would he go
with the T? Don't like women.
He might not like women, but he'll be a good stepfather for you. He'll get you some.
He don't like women.
You and him go to the park, go to Piedmont Park with some tight pink shorts on.
The leggings.
I'm glad you think everything on joke time. My mama scratched out. She talking about she might not even see her 40th birthday.
Gary, you wouldn't be Black Tony's stepdaddy.
Honey. You stick with the queens of Gary,
you can say, Gary, you ain't just like that. You know how to talk like a man. Talk to him like a holler.
Yo, Black Tony. What's up, man?
I know this ain't none of Gary.
Black Tony, man, you know what? We could hang out. You know, we go to the park. I mean, we could just really, man. Dog, I could do a lot with you.
Yes, man, you go to the park with me, you gonna go to jail, Saturday. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
What?
Don't let the sister come. Get back in there. Stay in there. What? Yeah, what?
A damn pedestrian.
What pedestrian?
Or whatever they call them.
Talk to him like a man.
Don't. Hey. Don't be acting like a damn fool.
Don't stay in there. Bring the man part.
Yeah.
There you go, girl.
Yeah, you a hood, huh?
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 5 minutes after the hour, y'all, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all remember the show Different World?
Yeah.
Everybody loved Different World, y'all. Well, guess what? It's being reported, y'all, that Kadeem Hardison from Different World, they're saying he's kicking off the latest season of the critically acclaimed show, y'all. And they're saying he is pouring all the tea and all the secrets, y'all, of what went down behind the scenes on Different World, y'all. And a lot of people were shocked because, he said, quote, one night, y'all, we went out and then we started kissing. And the next thing you know, he said, she was telling me she loved me. And he was talking about Freddie from Different World. Y'all remember Freddie Creed Summer? He said the show made it like
telling that stuff
because it's coming on Sunday, Brad. Watch Uncensored on Sunday. Uncensored starts Sunday from TV One.
I hope you talk to her before he start doing that, because that is so rude.
Yeah, but honey, he said the show was, they made it as he was like in Whitley on the show, but he said, honey, Miss Creed was the one that was creeping, honey. That's who he was getting with.
What?
And that happens on a lot of shows too. We watch these shows, but you don't know what be going on behind the scenes on those shows, honey, and who's really loving who, y'all. So he said
Creed's doing very well right now too.
Oh yeah, all those voiceovers. She does really well.
Yes.
She's doing really well.
I hope he talked to her about that though first before he decided to disclose that information, because when Different World did some type of reboot, they didn't talk about none of that.
No, they didn't talk about it. I guess he may have been saving it, y'all, for Uncensored too. Did y'all watch Uncensored? Because I love Uncensored.
Oh my gosh.
And Unsung.
Yeah.
Too busy watching my 600-pound life. They come on at the same time.
Lord,
that's your show, Ricky.
Oh, it's sad, honey, but I can't wait to watch it on Sunday, y'all. So that's Uncensored. But now this is a very sad story.
What kind of cable you got?
I think Spectrum.
Okay, so that comes on like basic cable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Because I don't have it on it don't just come with like when you got the
satellite?
When the streams. No, I don't have like a cable station. I stream all my stuff.
How do you stream? Because I never understood what is streaming.
I have Hulu, Showtime, HBO, all that, but it's the streaming services for those things like Sling and all that.
I'm just scared to go to that because I can't get back on the cable. How do you get back on the cable?
I have a Fire Stick. I don't have cable. Never had cable.
You never disconnect from the cable though.
You gotta upgrade your Fire Stick.
That's too much.
You gotta upgrade your Fire Stick.
What you mean? Oh, I don't have a bootleg. I don't have a bootleg Fire Stick.
I'll show you how to do it.
See, you got a bootleg. You got to.
You get all the TV channels from every country.
Oh yeah, I don't know, because then that make it confusing trying to get to the.
No, you go to
the mic.
Yeah, they categorize. You got the USA channels. You got channels.
Oh, see, that's too much.
Well, let me tell y'all, baby, this channel, honey, this is sad. Y'all, I feel so. Y'all, we all know actress Nia Long, honey. We love Nia Long, honey.
Yeah, we do.
Well, y'all, it's being reported, y'all, that actress Nia Long and her spiritual husband, honey, Emeka Ugodu. You know him. What's his name? Emeka Udoku. Yeah. You know him. He's a best football player, coach. But honey, they say, baby, it's trending, honey, on social media after ESPN broke the news, honey, that Emeka is being suspended from his job as the head coach of the Boston Celtics for allegedly having an affair, y'all, with one of his subordinates. And that's Nia Long's husband. A spiritual husband, however they want to put it.
Lord have mercy.
Yes,
what
Lord.
you mean? What is the difference in the husband and the spiritual husband?
Honey, I don't know, but honey, he's something to it. They say, according to ESPN, they say Emeka.
They're together.
They say he is
all the NBA finals.
Well, they say, baby, he is facing disciplinary action, expected to include a significant suspension.
What's his name?
Emeka Ugodu. Yeah. They say he's being suspended for his role in a consensual, intimate relationship with a woman who is a member of the franchise's staff. Now, the report didn't name the alleged side cheek, honey, but they're saying it's been spreading rumors, honey. Honey, they talk about who they think the woman may be, and I hope she is not of European descent, cheating on Nia Long. Nia Long is a great actress. Absolutely. She played in Love Jones and a great person, honey.
You're lucky to have her.
And she was so supportive during the playoffs, like she was wearing it.
How do you cheat on bruh, you cannot, you get Nia Long, every man, like she find her, and she bow-legged.
Come on, dog.
You bow-legged women with their walk-off.
Right, the walk-off.
With their walk-off. They hard to find.
Yes, sir.
Halle Berry.
Yep.
Nia Long. That might be it. Who else bow-legged? Who?
Elise Neal.
Damn. Oh.
Elise Neal. Don't forget.
Show Neal.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama.
Please.
You don't cheat on nobody that got that walk off?
Well, honey, they say,
oh
honey,
my God.
after welcoming a beautiful son together back in November 2011, they say
that means we got a shot.
Honey, we
got a shot.
In June,
I might have a shot.
They said they finally got married. They had the baby in 2011 and they became engaged in June of 2015.
Who had the baby?
Nia. She had a baby for his butt. And then they say, honey, the pair finally got married, honey. honey, albeit not legally, in June of 2021. Now they say at the time, Mimi, honey, he's the head coach of the Boston Celtics. Mimi. Oh, how you say? Ime. Oh, Ime Udoka. Oh, really? That's his name? Well, honey, I don't care who his damn name is now.
Udoka.
He's a cheater. Yeah.
Well, he'll be all right. Men make mistakes.
How that ain't no damn mistake.
They'll be okay. He made a mistake. He slipped up.
You don't make a mistake when you have a damn baby.
He just slipped up.
You don't slip the damn hell up.
He's a coach of a basketball team.
Well,
you know how many women throwing stuff at him?
It doesn't matter. She's a damn actress. She's an American actress.
Okay,
you know how many men she could have had?
He caught one by mistake.
No,
he didn't mean to do it.
How the hell you didn't damn mean to do it?
He probably is very sad about it. He probably is apologized.
It don't apologize. A baby that came out.
How many strikes you get for you out? 3.
You get none, damn it. If you're supposed to be married to a damn person.
You get 3 strikes.
The hell with his ass. Yeah, I'm sitting there talking all that that stuff.
I'm just saying.
Don't cuss, Gary.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. How the hell she slipped up? You don't slip the hell up.
He apologized to the Lord.
Apology ain't got a damn thing to do with the
Lord forgave him. Why can't you forgive him?
Well, the Lord... The hell, boy?
You turned into a dude right there. Yo, you turned into a boy.
And I gotta watch it, and I don't want to mess with the Lord, but the Lord, nothing to hell with the Lord giving. You done sat there, that damn woman is publicly humiliated.
Okay, he made a mistake.
It ain't a damn mistake. How you keep saying it's a mistake?
Cause he's human.
Him and my ass, honey. Him and that guy.
The only perfect human was Jesus.
And then, honey, you're cheating with some damn body on the job. You don't eat where your caca at.
You don't eat where your caca at. Brad, come on. You don't eat where your caca at.
Oh, you don't eat where you caca at. Oh, you don't eat where you caca at.
You don't eat
where you caca at.
The Kaluna Day is future fedora on the high and red and pink on the low. That's your Kaluna for the day.
Y'all give it up again with the team. 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 25 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment is being brought to you by.
Switch to Geico today and see all the ways that you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com to get a great quote and get started seeing how much you could save.
All right, y'all. Listen here. Yesterday on TikTok, a woman started trending after venting about how awful her roommate was. All right. She said that she originally signed up for an apartment share to help cut down on her expenses and figured how bad, it could be if she found somebody like-minded, somebody like her. However, until she met a woman named Tasha, she said issues range from leaving trash around the house, to dirty dishes in the sink, and even recently roaches coming from her bedroom after the roommate kept leaving food in her bedroom, which does causes roaches.
Oh yeah,
right,
they come out.
You can't do that. Now the story caused a lot of users to start sharing their most interesting roommate stories and some of the worst ones, y'all. One guy who had a male roommate who rarely did his laundry would borrow his underwear. Ew. Another user had a roommate who was obsessed with CSI, the TV show, so she had like a CSI pillow, CSI sheets, CSI blankets, and she refused to turn on any lights, and she kept all the blinds shut because she was scared and paranoid of having her identity stolen by them. That is crazy.
Yeah, Brad. And nothing worse than a roommate who can't cook and would make chicken stew, which consisted of unseasoned chicken boiled in an entire bottle of red wine vinaigrette dressing that would make the whole place smell for weeks.
Ew.
Wow, so we want to know what's your worst experience with having a roommate. My freshman year in college, we actually got to fighting. I got tired of the smell. I got tired of the filth. And one day I had left band practice. Your ass, when you go to band practice, all right, you got homework, right? You got homework. You've been out there. You've been in class all day. I'll never forget, it was a Thursday. We had been marching out there, and I'm crabbing the band. So that's like you in the band your freshman year and you pledging, cause you had to pledge to be in the band, cause you crabbing the band. We had to wear a paper bag hat. And I got tired of him. Then he started dividing the room, or he put a piece of tape down. No, come on this side. He started getting real petty. He was from Birmingham. I was tired of his ass. And I walked in there, and the room was so stinking and so nasty. He was asleep. And I pulled the cover back while he was asleep. and I grabbed him and I dragged his ass out of bed and dragged him into the hall and beat his ass. Cause he had been using my cologne, he had been messing with my stuff, and I was just tired of him.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Asking for another roommate. He got in my face a couple of times, and I dragged him in the hall and beat his ass, and the dorm director came upstairs, Mr. Big, his name was Biggs, and they got him, came in there, got all the stuff, and they took him to another floor.
Good.
Wow. And that was the end of that. But I've been asking for a new roommate because he was nasty.
For some reason, them college roommate situations always seem to be where it turned into nightmares. Because me and my wife actually had to go to court because of my daughter's roommate situation.
What?
In her sophomore year in college, she was they were in an apartment, and it was 4 roommates. And 2 of the roommates, they had to take a restraining order out because they were really nasty. Like, they would, nasty. They would use up all their stuff, would eat their food, wouldn't clean up, wouldn't wipe, and they got into a huge, fight.
People need to have home training for their kids before they go off to college and mix with other kids.
They don't have
There are some of us that have good-ass home training.
Yes, we had grandmothers and mothers. We had to clean up.
Brett.
We had to make that place spick and span. You could eat off the floor once my granny cleaned up.
Come on now.
And taught me how to clean up.
I can meet somebody right now and tell that they was raised by their mother or grandmother.
Yeah.
People that are raised by their grandmother make better roommates because you have common courtesy.
Yes.
Rick.
Common courtesy.
But here's what the mama almost got into it with my wife. The mother of one of the girls.
That's where they got it from.
In defending her child.
Apple don't fall.
She wanted to fight my daughter.
Yeah.
The mama. So the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Because the mama didn't instill them morals in her daughter. She had to clean up at home.
There you go.
When I tell you I can't stand a nasty ass person.
Come on,
and the thing about smells is that it settles into the couch, it settles into the carpet, and it will have the whole house stinking, for weeks.
Maria, my kids know, if my son been out there, my son is a college athlete. If he out there in the driveway shooting basketball, he know not to come in the house and sit on anything.
Yeah.
Go straight to the shower. And rinse that. Don't put that sweat in my damn furniture.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My furniture, and then the couch stinking. And Febreze don't work for real.
It don't.
You can't stack it on top of foam.
Don't that sound like a mothball smelling house, though?
No. Hell no.
Mothball smelling house.
You like that?
That's because your closet smell like that.
No.
Smell toxic to me.
Somebody great grandmama house.
One of my roommates, he used to watch TV late at night, but then he'll go to sleep and the TV be loud. And I sleep, I like it dark, peaceful, and quiet at night. And his TV will be blasting to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yo, just when you feel yourself going to sleep, just turn the TV off and go to sleep. And he would just leave it on all night.
Like I had another roommate, he was nice. He worked at Captain D's.
Right.
So he used to bring the crunches home from the fish for the other roommate. Yeah. Like bring the crackling that be on the fish.
That's the best part.
So you got about 5 boxes of crackling from yesterday. You got crackling from day before yesterday. And it'll be hush puppy. It'll be no fish. It'll be no fish. It's just crackling. The crackling from the fish. And then I had a roommate, he'd sit up there with his greasy fingers and just eat the crackling and watch TV. Fish, greasy ass fish crackling. Eat that all night, and then don't wash his hands. And then one morning, I didn't say nothing, but my roommate got up. He been working at Captain D's all night. His uniform smelled like fish, his pants smelled like fish and fish grease. It was on the floor. We at Alabama State, Benson Hall, 6th floor. If you think I'm lying, you can ask Vincent Thurman, who lives in Charleston, is probably listening to us right now. I could not stand it. Then he was late for class. He got up. He would put his clothes on for class at night, so he don't have to get up and get dressed in the morning. And he had a Jerry curl, a little Jerry curl.
Oh.
He got up and grabbed his books and put his shoes on and went straight to class and bypassed all waters. No brush your teeth, no wash your face. And I was like, man, I can't do this roommate thing.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
And I'm not, don't call us people that got home training germaphobe.
Right. No, that's not what it is.
That's not, don't make us out to be germaphobe because we put the table back up to the chair.
But what do you do when they weren't raised like that? When the kids were not raised like that and they don't know no better?
You gotta raise your kids to be around other people, to know how to be around other folks.
My wife's children, they had maids and all that stuff growing up so they could have a better life than she had and all that. The son lived with us, with his girlfriend. That room they live in don't belong in our house.
Right.
But we all know people like that.
That room they live, I go in that room and I be like, what the?
Right.
I be so
Do
mad.
you make them clean it up?
I tell them to clean it up, but it ain't the same kind of cleanup.
Right.
It ain't
You got to stay in there with them, and you got to hit them.
I'm not doing that.
You got to stay in there with them. You got to go in there, make them take all the stuff out. Everything has a place.
I'm not doing that.
Everything has. All right, y'all hit
Ricky,
them.
it's hard. You got to put a hazmat suit on in that kind of situation.
What?
A hazmat suit.
Yeah. Now let me say this right
And
here.
he a great kid.
Right.
Just wasn't taught to clean up.
But when I tell you my grandson 6 years old,
I know he
when I tell you he keep his little shoes lined up and his dinosaurs lined up and army men lined up and everything nice.
That's because you his drill sergeant.
Okay. But no. I don't go upstairs. You know, I'm older. I'm not going up and down all them damn stairs. I don't bother him. But when I do go up there,
he know.
Okay, yeah, his room is always together. He doesn't have little toys, but Storm will come over there and tear the whole house up. But he keep his little stuff together. Let's go to the phone. Good morning.
Worst roommate she was so unclean. I literally seen a rat come out of my kitchen, run across our den, and run directly in her room, pass by one roommate and pass by my room and ran directly into hers. She was so nasty.
When I was away in school, we lived in off-campus apartments, and all three of my roommates were lesbians. And, okay, I thought I would be okay. Then I found out a few days later when I come home, and it's like 30 females in the house because they're part of a lesbian fraternity. And most of them were, all of them dressed like guys. And everybody kept trying to talk to me even though they knew I wasn't gay. But I couldn't handle it because every other day they were having a meeting at our house. And I ended up getting a new apartment because I just couldn't handle it. They were having lesbian parties and everything.
It was my first time staying on campus in college, and I had a roommate that she didn't speak any English. We had separate rooms, but we shared a bathroom, and one day I went to use the restroom in the middle of the night, and there was urine all over the toilet seat, and I knocked on her door and waved at her because she didn't speak any English, waved at her and handed her a bottle of Fantastic Spray and told her she needed to clean the toilet. I couldn't understand what was happening. I assumed she didn't want to sit on the toilet seat because I was black or whatever, but needless to say, she moved out 2 weeks later.
Okay.
Boy, when your roommate are cute and he in there smashing the chick while you trying to sleep and you got an 8 o'clock class.
Ooh.
And I'm talking about my dog team was over there giving us the business. Dog team, I'm over there trying to sleep. You got to keep your face in the wall in your bed.
Right.
He in there stirring it like coffee.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey man, real quick, man, I'm gonna shout out Brad. Come on, we gotta shout it out. Everybody that came out to karaoke last night at the Addison Improv was off the chain. But they clapped when we came on stage. They clapped when Maria came on stage. They clapped when I came on stage. They clapped when Rock T came on stage. They clapped, They clapped at Gary. Mm-hmm. Damn it. I didn't even know Rat was there. All of a sudden, I'm thinking
eruption.
I'm thinking they screaming for me.
I thought Michelle Obama had came.
Right. I'm thinking they screaming for me. My name Lil Darryl. Right. I'm like, oh, the ladies feeling me.
Thinking they laughing at your jokes.
They were screaming for me. But no, Brad had to walk her ass in there. Oh boy, when she came in there, you would have thought Michael Jackson had came back from the grave.
Shut it down,
and when Brad came on stage, man, John Lyons started playing, John Lyons started playing that. What was the energy when Brad walked on stage last night?
Like the whole place erupted, man.
I'm like, what the hell? And then Brad started doing Funkified, and we just got in the background, and we was like background. We just came up with a little routine. We were Brad, we just want to tell you, first of all, we're a fan. Come on, we are a fan.
I was so embarrassed. Like,
embarrassed for what?
I don't know. I just
you are the Brad. Brad came on stage and did Funkified. We're fanning out. Yeah. Beyonce, when she did Funkified, the audience lost their freaking mind.
They went insane.
It was insane.
And she only did half a verse, I think.
Right.
She didn't even, it was like, you couldn't even hear her rapping because people were just going crazy.
We lost our mind. Brad did. Oh, Brad, thank you for just letting us be on the stage while you do that.
I came and joined y'all. Y'all was already on the stage.
Brad, you got a little Jesus in you. Oh. It was. I felt like if I could just touch the hem
of her garment. It was like Obama, LL Cool J, and Terrence Howard showed up all at once.
And then she came back on stage with a rap battle with Chris.
They did a rap battle with Chris.
And the testimony was like,
and
yo!
They did it with no music.
Come on, dog.
OMG, we got Jeff Johnson up next. I can't talk. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Jeff Johnson, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I got 3 things for you this morning. One, boy, the former president of the United States had a bad day yesterday. He is getting hit all over the place in ways that I know he didn't expect. There was a ruling in the case around the material that Trump took to his Mar-a-Lago resort. An appeals court handed the Justice Department a victory by allowing it to look at documents marked as classified that were seized in a search during the FBI raid last month. 3 of these judges, Rick, were 2 of the 3 judges were Trump appointees. So this is showing that even though he's appointed these judges, this is not removing him from responsibility of what he's done. The second thing that hit him, and I think the one that's going to hurt even more, is Attorney General Letitia James, state of New York, is coming for him in a real way. She's saying that Trump essentially has lied about so many things, and it's really about Trump, his children, and the Trump organization. So all of them are being named in this. But they're essentially saying, Rick, that he has lied about everything from the size of some of his estates to increase value to what Mar-a-Lago is valued for, and just straight up lies to say that he had more than he actually had. So if this is real and this happens and he's ultimately guilty of this because it's a civil case and not a criminal case, he potentially cannot do business in New York, period. And then there's a period of time that he would not be able to be associated with any real estate deals. So this is just beginning. These charges are just being launched. And of course, Trump is doing everything he can to throw, that this is just a witch hunt, and create a narrative. But this is real. Both the DOJ and the state of New York are coming for him in a real way, and we'll see what happens. Many of you may have heard by now that Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are no longer being accused of child sex abuse. And what I thought was just weird, the statement said, from the Jane Doe, my family and I have known Tiffany Haddish for many years, and we now know that she would never harm me or my brother or help anyone else do anything that could harm us. We wish Tiffany the best and are glad that we can put all this behind us.
Wow. But aren't they the ones to put it out there?
But that's the thing, right? Like this is the most absurd stuff ever. Right. So it just is. I mean, people got to stop, y'all. Like in a real world, they should now be countersuing her for defamation, because they have had to deal with this in the court. And again, we're not talking about this statement came out and then there was a settlement. This is just it.
Wow.
Damn. Right. For real, right? So listen, that's my time, y'all. I got to get out of here. We could talk about that thing all day. But y'all hit me at Jeff Nation.
Jeff, we do got to talk more about those Trump lawsuits, man. I really want you to, if you can jump back on this week, or anytime, whatever convenient for you, to elaborate more on those lawsuits where I can get a better understanding. We talked about it a little bit earlier this morning, but I want to get more into it.
If we got time tomorrow, I'll come on tomorrow.
Okay.
Just let me know.
All right, I'll hit you up.
All right, brother.
Love you, Jeff.
Peace.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Lion on the 1 and 2, chicken and waffle mix going down. Ja Lion mixing live. Hey, but we got a whole party going on up here. What up, Ja?
I'm good, man. Y'all know just had to turn the city all the way up. Of course, make sure you hit me up on the Instagram at JAH Lions. So
JAH Lions. JAH. Right, JAH Lion sound. Boom. Hey, boy, Ja DJ is so hard one night. man, like to 2 o'clock, to what time?
Man, almost 3 o'clock. Are you talking in Bimini?
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, people still dancing. Like, what? How do you mix that long? You mix for, what, 2 hours? 3 or 4 hours?
About 3.5, 4 hours, man. But the vibes are crazy, man. Like the energy from the crowd just had me going all night long, you know?
God.
You know?
Brett, he be firing it up, dog.
I know. I give tanks.
All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here's your Thursday morning headlines. We reported yesterday that up to 300,000 Russian citizens will be pressed into military service to pursue the war against Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin also magnified his threat to use nuclear weapons in Ukraine, saying, I want to remind you that our country also has various means of destruction, and we will certainly use all the means at our disposal, adding it is not a bluff. Hours later, President Joe Biden addressed the United Nations and reiterated U.S. support for Ukraine. So far, the U.S. has contributed at least $16 billion to Ukraine's defense. In Trump drama, Virginia Thomas, the wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, has agreed to participate in a voluntary interview with the House panel investigating the January 6th insurrection. You may remember that Virginia Thomas texted the White House chief and contacted lawmakers in Arizona and Wisconsin in the weeks after the election. In other news, the number of people dying from cancer is steadily decreasing due to improved treatments, diagnostic tools, and prevention strategies. According to a report published by the American Association of Cancer Research, more than 18 million people in the U.S. have survived cancer compared to only 3 million in 1971. More advances are expected in the near future. We're really excited about that.
And going and check for cancer help. Preventive, just preventive measures.
Yeah, waiting until it gets into the later stages is what really takes people out. Lastly, Ricky, the winners of the $1.34 billion Mega Millions lottery jackpot have finally emerged 8 weeks after the drawing. The prize for the single winning ticket will be split between two people who purchased it together at a Speedway gas station in Illinois.
Damn.
Word is,
it's gotta be one of my cousins.
And the good thing about it, they don't have to let you know who they are.
No, yeah, you can remain anonymous for that.
You better remain anonymous.
Yeah, and
you'll be dead.
Yeah.
You can't
Somebody
always though, right? Before you couldn't. They used to tell who it is.
Yeah, right. You had to.
I'm glad they do that now.
And
how much money was it?
$1.34 billion in one single ticket.
That gotta be one of my cousins.
And even after taxes, you set
we
for.
need to go to DNA.com and see if we related to them.
I know.
Brother, we split that, Brett. What would we do?
I don't know. I would just, if $1 billion, I would just give everybody 500,000.
Ooh.
Everybody I knew and loved that cared about me, I just give them 500,000.
Give them a half.
Yeah, give them a half. Half a meal.
Yeah.
Half.
Yeah. They gonna come back. They gonna spend that because I'm so excited.
But they got a sign that you can't come back and ask for nothing else.
Yeah, that's all you get. That's your
We'll find you a financial advisor. Do not bother me ever again.
It's a severance package.
Sign this right here. Don't ever call me or text me or nothing. Here, sign this. Sign right here.
You know what, Ricky? Speaking of that, the winners have spent time.
Sign right here.
Legal and financial advice before stepping forward. So they got all that advice. They knew they had a ticket.
Good.
And that's why they waited all those weeks.
Hey, so if a crackhead won.
Here we go.
If a crackhead won $1 billion, what would they?
Everybody get a rock.
Yeah, they're gonna spend a lot of money at like Big Lots, places like that. They're gonna keep doing the same stuff they've been doing. I'm gonna buy some furniture from Big Lots. Who has actually nice furniture? I got.
They do. They have some nice pieces there.
I got a sofa from there. You ever bought a dress or anything from Big Lots?
No. I didn't buy them. I just look at them.
Yeah, I got a sofa from there.
I got a recliner from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so how many crack rocks would this? Being a billionaire crackhead.
That money gonna be gone in about. How much is it again?
How much?
$1.34 billion.
3 weeks. One day, that money gone.
Lord Jesus. Rock T.
Oh, man, it's about that time, baby. Time for Rock T NFL Picks of the Week, man. I don't give you the over or the under. I'm just going to tell you who's going to win the damn game.
21 days, that money gone.
They call me the sports genius for a reason. Tonight, Thursday Night Football kicks off. Pittsburgh at the Cleveland Browns. Steelers are still trying to figure out their quarterback situation. Cleveland defense will win this game tonight. New England Patriots will beat the Baltimore Ravens. Man, Ravens ain't got that defense that they used to have, man. Aww. Kansas City over Indianapolis. The Carolina Panthers will beat the New Orleans Saints. Baker Field will get his first victory as a Panther. Chicago over Houston. San Francisco over Denver. I said it. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo will save the 49ers season. Game of the week. Buffalo Bills will go into Miami to beat the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be a shootout, though. And my Detroit Lions will beat the Minnesota Vikings. Cincinnati over the Jets. Raiders over Tennessee. Washington Commanders will beat the Philadelphia Eagles. I said it, Rick. I know Jalen Hurts is off to a great start.
On the rock with a crackhead buy one of them NFL teams.
No, they ain't gonna buy the team. They'll probably buy some cleats.
Chargers over Jacksonville. Dallas beats the Giants. Tampa Bay over Green Bay. The Rams over Arizona. Atlanta Falcons beat Seattle. Yes, indeed. That's all my picks of the week right there, man. Week 3.
What kind of stuff that crackheads about?
Drop it like it's McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Gonna be a lot of 4-for-4s being bought. $1 million worth of 4-for-4.
Yeah, what?
Them 4-for-4s from Wendy's.
Yeah.
4-for-4.
How much they buy?
About $1 million worth.
Spread them out to all their friends and homies.
They ain't gonna eat at no real restaurant. They gonna eat at fast food. A lot of wings. A lot of lemon pepper wings.
How much money was it, Maria?
It's $1.34 billion. What's the B?
If a crackhead won, he'll go.
21 days, that money gone.
And he going to McDonald's and Wendy's.
And American Deli.
Oh my God.
Definitely gonna be going to American Deli. JJ Fish and Chicken.
Fish boxes for everybody.
A lot of Newports. Shorts in the box. The Newport shorts in the box.
Yeah. How many packets of Newports he gonna buy?
They gonna buy them cartons. They gonna buy the cartons and resell them. Like, bro, you ain't gotta resell the cartons no more. You got $1 billion, man.
You gonna be out here selling them loose cigarettes?
Selling loosies, yeah. You got $1 billion in the bank. Selling loosies. Man.
And how much you gonna smoke?
You gonna be buying used tires for all his partners. All the used tire shops gonna get money. That's what the crackheads be. They be at the used tire shop. They ain't got at the used tire shop.
Oh, man, I'm crying. Boy, you in them crackheads.
Yeah. Used tire shop. That's where all the dudes go and buy their side chicks tires. You can't buy your side chick new tires. That's a violation.
Oh, you talking to the choir now.
That's a violation.
Hey, you talking to the choir.
Hold on. Don't do that. I bought that girl them tires.
You bought that girl $250 tires.
Okay, hold on. Talk about it. If a chick coming over there and you smashing, you can't, and her tires ball, you messed up. You ain't no good dude.
But you ain't no good dude if you're buying used tires. Neither.
You gotta have tread on them, Ricky.
They did have how many tires
they got good tires at the
me and Gary went down there and bought old girl some tires.
That girl some tires, honey, and I'm like, oh, girl. But anyway.
How many tires did we buy? 2 or 4?
We bought 2. And you're supposed to buy 4. If you buy them 2 for $50 a piece, or you could have bought 4 for $100, but you bought that girl 2 damn tires. I mean, it was a consolation prize.
Did she get to her destination, though?
The tires have tread on them, though.
Let's have real talk.
Good thing it was rain, honey.
If y'all smashing or whatever, and you go out there and walk into her car, which most men don't do. I'm a gentleman. You walk into her car and her tires ball. What does that say about you?
Yeah.
Right. So I say, hey,
but look, why you ain't buying some new tires?
Some new tires.
New tires be like your car.
You got it.
I knew the dude, the little Mexicans over there that had new tires.
They got new tires though.
They got new tires, but
if you ain't gonna deal with her for that long, you don't want her driving over other dudes' house on your tires.
Rickey Smiley morning show, baby.